Uh-oh. Hello, everybody. Let's try to get this going. I don't even think the audio is going through on that, is it? All right. Screw it. We're going. I'm not waiting anymore. Hello, everybody. Let's get some music going. Hello, everybody. How are we? It's Monday. I don't know if you knew that. I was trying some new shit. Shouldn't be trying new shit. You know how it happens when we try new shit. So, yeah, YouTube is going to get mad at me for that's okay. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna talk about some stuff. There's some things going on that I am really interested to hear opinions about. Um, and I think I said it in the title. Is Star Wars ready for the R rating? I think so. I think that we are finally at the point now where Star Wars is ready for that elusive R rating. I don't know about you guys, but that's kind of what I'm feeling. Let me pull the comments up. Yeah, this is kind of unannounced. I'm just getting out, trying to put my feelers out. Something new came across my desk, and I had to check it out. So here we are. I'm gonna throw some stuff into the old generator to bring some people in over here. So we're gonna give me a second. I'm gonna throw this into a couple of places. Let some peoples know we're here because we're kind of out of nowhere. But yeah, we're gonna talk about this because the new gameplay came out. We're gonna show some video of this, but the new gameplay came out, and I think ING was the one that went ahead and threw it out there. And I gotta say, it looks like a lot of fun. But the biggest thing that's out there is the dismemberment feature, right? So now when lightsabers are being used in Star Wars, there's dismemberment, the way that we would see it in Star Wars, like the prequels. We saw Anakin's limbs get cut off several times. And for a long time, I don't think we've seen that. I think just gash marks across. I mean, we saw it in Kenobi also. They cut off somebody's hand. So I think this is a new thing for Star Wars. I think it's finally okay for Star Wars to go ahead and chop people's hands off, you know? And then in video games now. So yeah, I think that's where we're at. I just feel like we're gonna check that out. Plus, you have Din Djarin in the Book of Boba Fett episode cutting people in half, just outright chopping people in half, cutting heads off, taking heads to his bounty. I mean, it's kind of crazy if you really break it down for a second. I'm a little surprised. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little surprised. But mainly I'm excited because it kind of feels like we're getting back to what we like about Star Wars, right? We're starting to get back to that. Oh, that's one I got to put out there. We're getting back to that, you know, Star Wars feel. A lot of people are saying, "Oh, that didn't feel like Star Wars," you know. And I'll do my generator because it's fun.
It didn't feel like Star Wars. It just didn't feel like it.
Well, to me, it's continuously felt like it. I feel like this has been an interesting time. Not everybody is, you know, happy about what's going on in Star Wars. But I feel like I'm enjoying what's going on. and it's been a good time for me. And then we have this game coming out where we're going to get, 5 different stances. We're going to get several lightsaber positionings, adaptations, right? You're going to have your single, you're going to have your double, you're going to have your dual, and then you're going to have hand, pistol, and lightsaber. So there's so much in this game that's exciting for Star Wars, that continues to feel like Star Wars, right? But there's so many people that don't have faith, that don't believe, and that's not how I feel. I felt for a long time this is a good time for Star Wars. This is I'm leaning a little downhill, huh? We're gonna change that. Hold on. Boop. Let's see if that helps. There we go. That's much better. That was driving me crazy. Sorry, everybody. All right, so yeah, let's continue. My goodness, I went to robot voice. Sorry. But yeah, so we have hello, Brian. Welcome. So we have, Cal Kestis in the first game. I don't think there was really any dismemberment. I think it was just slashes and they were dead, front and back. But now we have full dismemberment. So I'm going to go ahead and find the ING clip, and let's check out what everybody is hooping and hollering about, because I haven't looked at the footage. I've been excited for here. We're just going to go ahead and we're going to share it so you guys can just scroll along with me. Where are we? Right. Okay. Here we go. All right. So, we got to move me. I can't be there. I can't be there, guys. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Come on. There we go. Let's put me. Oof. It's all bad, huh? Okay. Fine. I'll move my screen. Okay. So let's look up Jedi Survivor trailer. Boom. Let's see. Jedi Survivor. And we're going to go to gameplay, because that's what the titles are. Gameplay. Okay, let's see what we get here. So it's looking like we are getting okay. So it looks like we are getting 9 minutes of gameplay. That's impressive. All right, let's pull that up. I'm not sure if you guys will hear this, so let's try it out. Let me know, chat, if you guys hear what's going on. There's a lot of ads. We're going to go ahead and mute theirs, because we don't really need theirs, do we? We don't need to hear what they're saying to snipe their screen, so to speak. Okay, so this is gameplay. We're not going to look through all of it. There are some really cool things that we do want to go through, but they went through this 9 minutes of gameplay. The usual wall walking and things like that. The usual jumping and associate. Here's some of the dual yielding, changing combat, and that's a great example right there. I don't know if you hear. I'm gonna make this big. I don't know if you guys caught that right here, but from here, he's double bladed, right? And then he stows one for the droids. So he changes form when he walks in from one opponent to another. And that was one situation, because each situation is different, right? So that's a really interesting feature, right? I found that to be fascinating. And then let's see, some more gameplay, yada, yada, yada. Okay, dual yielding, I'm sorry, double bladed right here. And that looks pretty awesome. But against, battle droids. And then automatic changes form right there. But let's get to the juicy bits that I was catching earlier, and it was in some of the simulation training. Okay, so there's an ad. We'll drop that for just a second. So yeah, what do you guys how do you guys feel about these about the saber techniques and such? Let's take a quick second, pause that. How do you guys feel about the saber technique stuff? I mean, really, it adds another layer to the game, number one, right? Because it really takes, I mean, yes, I'm sure there's an easy mode, right? So where you're not doing all of that nonsense all the time. But ultimately, there's a lot of changing of stances. Much like if you're playing Hogwarts right now, that's a thing where you're changing, spell configurations. So I guess stance configuration would be very similar. Supposedly, you're going to start out with the first 3 stances, and then you're going to learn 2 more as the game goes on. So as you become maybe a Jedi Master, you start mastering those. You're not so much Padawan. So yeah, so that's we're going to get back into it. I just wanted to go ahead and check out the chat. Okay, there we go. My name is Brian, and I haven't said anything in the chat. I heard you say my name from across the room and got startled. My apologies. Yes, there is another Brian in here as well. So hello and welcome. Welcome to saying something in the chat. As always, guys, get your emojis in. We have emoji rain. This is a big thing for us here because Opus is still letting us beta test this a beautiful software. So get your emojis in, get some emoji rain going, and get your emoji seen. So let's keep checking out through the chat. Yeah, I know, man. We're close. It's ridiculous. It's like we're like up to 187 and then down to 180 and 179. It's just the YouTube flux. The bots are in and out. So we're trying to get there, man. We're getting there. Dual wielding, yacht yielding. Yeah, samesies maybe. I'm kind of dumb when it comes to phonetics. So yeah, just keep me honest if I'm saying something wrong. Let me know because I'm pretty awful about it. So yeah, guys, let's get back into this. So now we are here. We're back in gameplay, and you can see here at the bottom of the screen, you have 2 forms available. I wish I could zoom in on this right here, but basically in the bottom corner, there's I wish I could just go like show you guys. But in the bottom left corner of the screen, there is the cross, and then there's the double bladed. So that gives you an indication of the 3 styles that you start with, right? I don't know if anybody's broken these down yet, but we're going to break it down. So right here, let's go ahead and let's take a minute and let's break this down real quick because it is something that I've noticed, and it's at first glance, I haven't seen this yet. So right here in the bottom corner of the screen, you see there's a 2+, and then there's a cross-bladed lightsabers, and then there's dual. Let's start over. In that bottom corner, there's a +02. Then there's cross-bladed lightsabers and the dual-bladed lightsaber. This is where you start. You start with these 3 forms. And this is very awesome. This is a new feature. I'm really freaking excited. There you go. See, thank you. See, I'm a dummy. I'm only a high school educated dummy. So, forgive me if I don't talk so good. I'm kind of in that dummy. That bottom corner here, let me get rid of, can I get rid of the thingamajigga? What are we doing here? Yeah, right. I mean, it's under the, here, let's back it up. Okay, we're going to back it up a little bit. All right, right there. That's perfect. Okay, so in the bottom of this screen, as we push play, hopefully there you go. See the bottom left corner where the health bar is? There's BD droid at the bottom. Then there's the cross-bladed sabers. And then there's the double-bladed. And then a +2 above it. So you're changing forms in this, which is really rad as you go along. So let's go ahead and fast forward a little bit on this video. Let's see if it'll let me do it. No, I'm just going to have to go over to it. Okay, let's fast forward. There we go. We got some fast forward. Okay. double bladed. Okay, is this the arena where we start to see? I mean, the gameplay looks solid. I'm super jelly. I want to be a beta tester for these kind of games. I love this stuff. Is that one of the ones he gets to fly on? Waypoints. So waypoints are still a thing. Yeah, so this is, skill point acquired, all that. So all that stuff is the same. There was a video. Let's try to find it. Let's go back a little bit. Aggressive gameplay. I think this is it. I think this is it from Bombastic Clips. Okay. So let's take a look at their aggressive gameplay here. Okay. So this is the kind of stuff I was also talking about here. So that right there, when he pulls out his second saber, that's changing forms. A lot of this gameplay is, it looks so sweet, man. These next gen consoles are legit, man. It's out of control. So there's one, I don't remember where the gameplay is, but there's one gameplay that he does and I bet you know what? I bet you if I go on Twitter, I'll find it right now. I bet you if I go on Twitter, I'll find it in like 10 freaking seconds. Right? So let's do it. Let's go on Twitter real quick. Let's pull up this 94 more. There's 94 more tweets than the last time. Okay, let's see it. Soko, we'll talk about that later. Okay, let's see. But today is more about the R rating for Star Wars. And the dismemberment and the cutting off heads, all that stuff is very is really, I think it's graduation time. I think that means that could we get a dark side movie, right? Could we get a rated R acolyte, right? Does this set up the premise for a rated R acolyte? I think so. I think that would be a fantastic way to break the ice into an R-rated Star Wars, would be to just go ahead and give us that R rating and be done with it, right? Acolyte, really messed up premise, real dark side, heavy format. Just go full dark side. Don't even try to keep up. Just do it. Just one and done, and I'm out. All right, let's look up Star Wars. Okay, let's see what the gameplay's like. I saw it everywhere until I started the stream, and now that I want to find it, it's nowhere. That's just the way that. There we go. Okay, so this is the one. I'm going to put this up. Of course, that's right. ING doesn't let you do that. But anyway, it's going to be kind of small. I don't know why, but it looks cool like this anyway, so we're going to share it. This is the gameplay I keep seeing everywhere, and I don't know why it turns all weird color when I go full screen. It's kind of weird, but whatever. I don't really care. But here is what I'm talking about. This gameplay is sick. That right there. That's some Chun-Li shit right there. Yeah, that's what it is. This is what I've been looking at all day. This shit right here. This is some Chun-Li shit. If you are an old school gamer like myself, if you haven't subscribed over there at the Matt Cave, get over there. I'll put the link in the chat if you guys want, or if somebody wants to go ahead and do that for me, the Stanleys or somebody. The Matt Cave is a retro gaming channel. We try to do all our community gaming over there because he's our gaming channel expert. But if you're an old school gamer like me and you played video games in the arcades, Street Fighter and Street Fighter 2 were really Street Fighter 2 is when it took off, and you saw that that console everywhere. You saw that big stack tower of a arcade cabinet everywhere. And this is a Chun-Li move, right? And this is so cool because this is what it reminded me of immediately. Immediately, I looked at this and I was like, "Oh, that's like some Street Fighter shit right there. Get out of here!" All right, let's take a look at the chat real quick. Yeah, so this is really baller. I'm really looking forward to it because if there's combos like this, in this game, then they really stepped it up from the first. Look at this behind the back thing he does right here. He's like, I mean, oh, look, there goes an arm. Right there. There's an arm. I don't know if you can follow my cursor. Whoop, there's an arm. Dismembered, fell right off. Goodbye. See you soon. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. That arm is gone. Yeah, dude. I mean, it's crazy. Like, this is, yeah. There goes his arm. Hold on. And Chun-Li. But there goes an arm. He just stabs this dude right in the chest. Like, the level of depth that they're going to now, right, is really awesome. Oh, there goes an arm. See ya. Thank you. Arm goes home with me. I mean, that is some Kill Bill, right? There's arms and legs are just chilling on the floor too. It's just rad. Keeps playing that scene over and over, and I can sit there and watch that scene over and over again. But I mean, that's kind of what I'm talking about, right? Are we ready for rated R Star Wars, right? Because Dismemberment, I mean, this is obviously, I mean, I'm going to say it, it's a child's game, right? So we're not necessarily saying that it's just exclusively for grown-ups. I mean, they've always said that Star Wars is for everybody. But if we go, and if you guys want to follow me, you can. We're going to start sharing this tab instead. But then you go to the Book of Boba Fett and you go to, the Mando episode. That is very much, I mean, this scene right here, right? And I'm not going to put it up for long because we'll get copyrighted like a mother, right? But here it is right here, right? And we're just going to clip through it. We're not going to play it, right? Or maybe we'll just play the dismemberment part here. There we go. Okay, so break up the Darksaber, right? You go 10 seconds forward. Okay, he chops a slab of beef in half. No big deal. Hey, there's a little wrestling going on. Oh, okay, right here. Oh, yeah. Hey, he cuts a dude in half. Right? He cuts a dude in half. I'm gonna make that full screen because it's that much worth it. I'm sorry, it is. Right? He cuts dude in half. So, I mean, come on, man. There's dismemberment in this new game. Obviously, in the Book of Boba Fett, we get dismemberment, which is crazy in itself, right? And then we have this, the Darksaber cutting through a guy, and then later on, he just, he goes to this fancy city, and here's a perfect example. Where are you? He goes through this fancy city, and he's walking through this city with a head. He's walking through the city with a head. Just a severed head. I'm not saying it's negative, my guy. I love it. I'm just saying, is Star Wars ready? Right? Is the fandom ready? That's all. I'm about it. Right? But then, they got this dude just looking at him. Yeah, bro, you got a human head in there. Right? And then he walks into a restaurant and he slams the head on the table. It's just crazy. Right? So for me, I think we're ready. I think it's finally a time when we're ready for a little more violence in Star Wars. I mean, they've been saber dueling and blaster shooting and drive-bys and all this crazy stuff for, decades now. So why not? Why not? Put that R-rated label on something. Make it real dark. Right? You're not doing it with some of these stories. I mean, Mando, you could do it. There's no real swear words or anything like that. And, the dirty bits are off the table, right? You don't need that in Star Wars. But the violence, yeah, the violence, I think we can handle. I think we can handle some good old-fashioned vigilante mayhem, right? And I'm down with that. Yes, Star Wars is for kids, but this is a video game also, right? And if kids are desensitized in these video games, which I know they are, because when I was a kid, I was scared to death of, zombie movies, and maybe that's just because I'm a big sissy, but, zombie movies and things like that really weren't my thing. But then now I'm okay with it. I've been desensitized over time with some fun shows that are less about the zombie thing or about the monster thing or the scares and all that. But the violence and the fighting and like Kill Bill, right? Kill Bill is an amazing movie for me. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, correct me, I think Kill Bill's a rated R movie. If I'm not mistaken, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I'm gonna Google it anyway. We're gonna look up Kill Bill because that's what this game right now reminds me of. This reminds me of the fight. Let's see. Yeah, rated R, 2003. Okay, so look, this Fallen Order, these gameplay scenes very much remind me of Kill Bill during the Crazy 88 scene, where at the end of the scene, she looks at everybody and she says, "You could go home, but your limbs belong to me." Right? That's pretty amazing. And that's where we are in Star Wars, I think. Your head is mine now. So, you guys tell me what you think. I'm really interested. Let's see. Movies, PG-13, comics, and games are rated R. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make any sense. Why? Why do TV and movies have to be rated lower than video games and comic books? I don't understand that. There's more influence in video games and comic books for young people than movies and television, right? The influence is greater there. I don't agree with that. I think if you're going to make it R, make it R. Let's do it. Right? Yeah, I mean, no blood, but there's violence. I mean, you're cutting off people. Yeah, I mean, it's still awesome. I'd love to see Lucy Liu play a Star Wars character. Right? Give me a dark side Lucy Liu character. Let her wield a lightsaber. That would be awesome. Uma Thurman in good makeup as a, oddball race, not a humanoid so much, right? Or maybe a humanoid, but maybe something with some headgear, like Tagoran, Ryloth. Yeah, I think with some makeup, those would be very fun casting because they already know how to combat train, right? So I think that would be a lot of fun. Let's check out some more of your chatty chats. I mean, I think there is. I really think there is an option for adults to turn on. I really think that where we're at in Star Wars right now is very adult. Like I said, I think bounty hunting and that's a legit career. Kids want to be like, I want to be a bounty hunter. Cool. You know what a bounty hunter really is? Let's do some Googling. But yeah, I mean, I think bounty hunting is in general is a little more adult. I think we're already there. What's up, Jedi Jen, welcome to the party. Yeah, I think we're yeah, I mean the same thing. The bride chopping limbs off for 15 minutes. I don't think that we're in a place where we can't do that now. I think that Star Wars fans appreciate that. I mean, if you really think about it, I mean, I think that we as a whole can appreciate, them doing it right. Although people didn't like Riva in the latest Kenobi show, you can appreciate when she cut that lady's hand off, there was no blood, right? That's progress, right? Then I think it was a little sloppy in the Book of Boba Fett because the head was dripping. I mean, I guess I'm being a little bit what's the word I'm looking for? I guess I'm being a little bit maybe judgmental because yes, the neck wound would have been cauterized, but the ears, eyes, nose, and mouth would have still been able to leak blood or fluid. So I'll give them a pass there. They get a pass. That's it. I'll give them a pass. That's it. All right, they get a pass. But I think they've been doing a really good job with the Star Wars elevation. So let's move on a little bit. I don't think they are missing anything in Star Wars right now. I don't think that they're missing beats like everybody else says. I think people are expecting a lot right now. I don't really understand what the uptick in expectation has been these last couple years. Maybe Mandalorian came out of the gate so good in comparison to some of the other projects like the Mandalorian. And the expectation level was maybe a little high, and then you come in with some of these shows and maybe because Mando didn't have I agree, Sabersmith. I really couldn't agree more. Oh, I can move this. I love it. I couldn't agree more, to be honest with you. I think it's a great time to be a Star Wars fan. I think we're getting more content than ever. I do want to do more conversations about and we're going to probably tomorrow, obviously tomorrow when we bring the group on for our regular Tuesday pre-shows, we're going to talk about the diluting of Star Wars and the awful statement made by Mr. Neeson. But moving forward, let's get out of here with that. But it's a good time to be a Star Wars fan, in my opinion, also. But yeah, I think expectations might have been a little hot. I think that's really, in my opinion, I think expectations were a little hot. I think everybody, Mando came out looking so fresh, so vibrant, such a new feeling that maybe people expected Kenobi to have that, same new feeling. Maybe Book of Boba Fett was supposed to feel another way. I am still on the, and again, this is me maybe being a shill. I feel like we're in the middle of a story, right? And generally the middle of the stories aren't always great. Now, Kenobi being a what do you want to call it, guys? An homage? I don't want to call it that. A one-off, right? If it's a one-off and it's by itself, if they do a season 2, of course, I've got a couple ideas. I know Nerd Mafia's got my back on, and Dan the Man had my back on a couple of my ideas. So, I don't know if you guys noticed either, but there are only 66 days until Jedi Fallen Order comes out. I don't know if you guys knew that or not, but we kind of planned this accordingly because, and I'm going to put this up for you guys. In 66 days, we are going to get Jedi Fallen Order. Is that backwards? I'm looking at the stream now. Hold on. But yes, Jedi Fallen Order is coming out in 66 days. Yeah, it is backwards. Of course it is. And in 66 days, we're going to get to play this game. Exactly 66 days. So I am very excited about, and is that a coincidence? I mean, is it a coincidence we're 66 days away from this. You know what? I'm going to move your comment because, man, I'm digging this. I am digging this. Okay. Because we are 66 days away, I do not think it's irony that we're 66 days away from where we want to be with Jedi Fallen Order coming out. And that's with the pushback, mind you, right? That's with the delay. That's 66 days away. So I think it only fitting that being as we're 18 subs away and from the 1K goal where we're going to be giving away that PlayStation right there, I think it's only fitting that maybe we give away copies and gift cards, maybe, for Jedi Fallen Order 2. Maybe. What do you guys think? Throw some ones in the chat. You know what? Forget that. Hold that. We're going to create a poll. Give Jedi Survivor games away at 1K. I know what the answer is going to be. Oh, see, there you go. Can't spell. Celebration. Okay. All right. So here we go. This is the new poll. So, yes or no? Let's try this again. Yes. Here, I'm going to look at the chat. Yes or no? That's what we're talking about. Yes or no? We would like some answers. Now, you can put your answers in parentheses or not. I believe you don't have to, not even the ones. Just type the word yes or type the word no. I'm going to type my answer because I think we should. So I'm putting a bunch of yeses in. So yeah, should we give away copies at the 1K celebration? It's coming up really quick. And if you haven't, tell your friends. Get out there, tell them to subscribe, tell them to quit messing around. You want to be in the drawing. I want you to be in the drawing, right? I'm going to put it up again. Boom. 66 days away, guys. You know what? And I'm going to make this, we're going to put the poll away from, how do I get this bigger? I want you to be full screen. I want that full screen. Okay. So the yeses have it. Okay. We're going to do it. Done. Sold. We're ending poll. 10 of you voted. We're sold. Here we are. 66 days away, guys. 66. And I think I'm there. I am. Yeah, I did it. It worked. I got screens in screens in screens. And then if I really wanted to be crazy, I got screens in screens and screens and screens. So we're out of control here. But anyway, there are 66 days until Jedi Fallen Order come out. This is where we're at, guys. This is where we're at. 66 days away from Jedi Fallen Order. The yeses have it. We're going to give away at least one copy or one gift card to get you the copy on whatever platform you play on. So that'll be a thing. But yeah, so the yeses have it. Congratulations. Screen inceptions, dude. We're going crazy. This is craziness. And if you really want to go crazy, I'm gonna do the serious screen inception right now. Hold on. Let's hear it. We're gonna go here and I'm gonna go. Yeah, but I mean, what do you guys think? Are you guys excited about? Okay, boom. Okay, boom. Now we got screens on screens on screen in screens in screens. How's that, Matt? That's just for the Matt Cave right there. We got screens, in screens, in screens, in screens. How do you like them apples? Okay, and we're back. So yeah, guys, this is big. This is big. You guys decided tonight we're going to be giving away at least one copy of Jedi Fallen Order. We're going to be giving away that PlayStation 5. These next gen consoles look amazing. I'm excited. We're getting close, but this isn't about me. Again, this is about you guys. This is why we're using this new software that we got here. I don't know if you guys are aware, but we're using some new stuff, and we're gonna do our usual promo for them right now. So it's promo time, everybody. So we're going to find our, there we go. We're going to find our logo. Opus. There it is. Opus big logo. Boom. Put that over here. We're going to full screen this thing. Boom. Opus. Is there a bigger one? Oh, that'll do. That'll do. Okay. Here we go, everybody. So, if you didn't know, today we are being powered by some new age technology. This is the newest software out on the market right now, and it is Opus. And Opus gives you the opportunity to let the viewer, that's right, let you guys in on the stream. Not only can you get invited to the stream by me, and that's fantastic, but also there's some features added. The emoji rain. So every time you guys put out some fun emojis, they drop from the ceiling. Then we have what we're going to put out right now is the QR code for the video comment. What I want you guys to do, if you want to get in on this, I encourage you to do so. Let's keep it clean. But this is another feature added by Opus. Opus lets you, the viewer, scan this QR code, go ahead and add a video comment, and it'll end up here for me to play live on the stream. The poll feature that we were using earlier, powered by Opus. The emoji memes. So when I say things like Jedi, things like this come out. These are the things that Opus adds for the viewer, for you guys, not just me. So make sure to scan that QR code and let's go ahead and give these guys some love, because without them, we'd be stuck using the same service that everybody else is, not having these fun new tools to enjoy on stream, to make you, the viewer, part of what's going on here, right? Because that's ultimately what I am about. This channel here is about you guys. This channel here is about the viewer. I enjoy giving you guys things. I enjoy bringing you guys along for the ride on anything fun. When I went to Star Wars Celebration, you guys were there. Granted, that stream's gone because I'm an idiot, but that's never here nor there, right? So I want you guys to go ahead and scan that QR code. It's right here in this little section right here. And I want you to go ahead and scan that QR code. Put a video comment out here. Tell me what you think of the new Dismemberment, about Star Wars getting that elusive rated R rating. You guys, I want to know, because I'm here for you guys, the viewer. I'm trying to do more stuff for you guys. It's not just about me. So there you have it. The QR code is out. It is working. It is functional. And I hope to see something new. If not, I'm going to play something old from the other guys. So you guys go ahead and put something new out there, because otherwise I'm going to have to play that old stuff. All right. Now, let's talk about Mando Season 3. I believe we might even see some dismemberment in Season 3 of Mando. I don't know what the story is going to lead to, but I think that even this next season of Mando could get a little more violent than we've seen in previous seasons. This dismemberment clause, let's call it, has me really enthusiastic, because this means that Star Wars is ready maybe for a next level. This means that potentially Star Wars is finally at a place where we might get some real, think about this. We could get some Plagueis style, even if it's not titled Plagueis, even if they don't follow the book exactly. We could get some Palpatine killing his master in a really gory way. We could get his backstory of his family and the way he massacred his family. There's so much opportunity if Star Wars goes after that elusive R rating, and not for anything like sex or anything, controversial, simply for the violence. Simply for the violence, right? That Palpatine scene is bloody, right? That Palpatine killing his family is bloody. I'd love to see something like that. I'd love to see Palpatine as a young man acquiring his power, being this evil, violent, savage, right? This evil, violent, savage person.
This violent, aggressive, this monster. Just a monster full of rage and hate.
Just makes me so happy. Yes, exactly, Sheev. Putting that Palpatine dual saber game to life. Yes, I love it. That's the stuff I'm talking about. Yes. I'm very enthusiastic. In fact, we're gonna put the comments over here. I think I like that better. Yeah, it gives you guys some center focus. Maybe I was right over there. Plus, it puts the emojis right there with you guys. I love that. I want you guys to be chilling with the emojis up there. But yeah, man, I think that we're finally at a time where that rated R rating is at our fingertips. What else do we got going on? What else could give us that? I mean, I don't want any of that, I mean, I guess Star Wars is like any other worlds, any other universe. So you're going to have that kind of, yeah. I mean, again, there shouldn't have been. Should there have been blood there? You guys tell me. Should there have been blood there? I mean, he cut off a dude's hand with a lightsaber. I mean, it's George Lucas, but I don't think there should have been blood there. Less consumable for the wider age demographic as a whole. I don't think it makes sense financially. Agreed. But what are they going to show more than they've already shown? They've shown a guy get cut in half. They've shown a guy deliver cut off head guy's head in a bag through town at a restaurant. Now we're dismembering stormtroopers in games, and it just seems like we're already there violence wise. So go for it. Right? Yeah, give me a Bane trilogy. Yes. Yes, you're speaking my language. Yes. Yes, not for the lovies. No, not for the tender loving kisses, Moni. No. Moni G, not for the tender loving kisses. No. But for the violence, for the sheer violence and the gore, maybe gore too, right? That Palpy scene is really gory, right? Give me some of that and call it The Apprentice, right? Something stupid, right? The Dark Apprentice, something ridiculous. Or The Rise of Palps, something ridiculous. It doesn't really matter. But tell that story. That's a great, violent, gory story that deserves a rated R rating. I'm just saying. And why? Like I said, I mean, if it's cutter, if it's an arm, like I said, it's an arm. You're cutting everything off, right? It's like, yeah, and then that's it. But if like a head or maybe your waist, maybe your bowels go and your head like vomit. I don't know. I've never cut anything off with a lightsaber before. I don't know. Yeah, for the violence and the gore, guys. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I feel really good. Thanks for letting me get this out. I'm not sure how many of them. Let's see. There's 20 plus of us here. I love that. I like that you guys are along for the ride. Today was kind of an impromptu. I just saw the footage. I saw everybody going over it. I don't want to ruin tomorrow night with the group, so I don't want to get too into the things that are bothersome, right? I don't want to get too much into the things that are triggering, right? We're trying to stay away from that tonight. That's better with the group. But tonight is more about, let's just talk about this game. Let's talk about Dismemberment. Let's talk about that rated R rating. I think we're ready. For that rated R rating. And I'm about it. I got to be honest. Let's cut off more limbs. I know that, that's modder territory. I know that's dangerous. I don't want to trigger any of you guys by saying the modders. But yeah, I think we're there. So yeah, I'm glad that we're here. I'm glad that the stream is functioning well. I heard there were some complications last time, so it makes me glad that Opus went ahead and fixed any problems that they had. They're baller over there. And I thank them again for giving us this beta. It gives us this opportunity to use something different. And one last, you know what? We're gonna use a feature again. We're gonna use this feature again. Is Cal a try this again. Do it again. We're going again. We're going again. All right. So is Cal Kestis a savage? Why is the fandom so savage all of a sudden? Everybody's hyped up with limbs cutting off and psychopaths because we're all kind of twisted. That's why. Yes, octopus or opus. Oh, he's not. Meh. My goodness. Dale coming out with a, he's not so savage. He'll be all right. I think we'll be fine. Don't worry about it. But yes, this is great. I love being able to place things where I want. I love these polls. I love this poll feature. There's so much about this octopus, man. You guys are redonkulous, and I love it. My community, if anything, this community, not even my community, this community is ridiculous. We have a lot of fun. We enjoy it. I enjoy it, and I thank you guys for being here. You really don't know what it means. We're very, very close to that elusive 1,000 subscriber mark. We are 18 or 19 subscribers away. And tell your friends, grab your mama's and your grandmama's cell phone, tell them, hey, I just got to check something out real quick, and go to YouTube and subscribe on their device. You know they're looking. Go ahead and do us a solid. Get out there, and if you haven't already, if this is your first time here, get down there and subscribe. But make sure you grab your grandmas, your girlfriends, your moms, your dads, your brothers, and your friends' phones, and just go subscribe. Don't even tell them what you're doing. Just, hey, I got to check something out on YouTube real quick. Subscribe, and then erase it and go back. Yeah, 1K by March is the would be a fantastic mile marker to set. I'm very excited. We have so much coming up March 1st. I would love to hit that 1,000 subscriber mark right about the time that Mando season 3 is coming out, and then try to ride that wave together. We're making some changes. I wish I had the innovation that the Matt Cave has right now. He's getting out of control with everything that he's doing. But yeah, I am very excited for the future of what we have coming, the content that we have coming. I'm really excited about, you guys. I haven't had a problem with most of what has been out with Kenobi and Boba. So the yeses have it. The yeses have it. And that's the end of it. So we're going to end that poll. The yeses have it. Cal Kestis is a savage, just like I thought when I posed that question in the thumbnail. Anybody else? Does anybody have any questions? Let's see. Okay, before we go, let's see if anybody did what I asked. Not one of you guys did it, so we're gonna have to show this guy. You guys leave me no choice when I have to do this stuff.
What's up, Hawk? Just letting you know, it might be a rough night for you. Hang in there, buddy.
Why do you guys make me do that? Why do you guys make me do that? That's what I'm going to show every single time. You guys don't send me a video comment. Somebody's out there. You guys are out there. This is for you. I'm using this new stuff for you. I could be on the old stuff, making my life easy, not messing up my day. But no, I'm here for you. Doing it for you. I did it for you. All right. Yeah, so we're going to try to, we're going to be here tomorrow. I'm thinking right around the same time, maybe 5, 6, somewhere in there. You'll see a notification. I figured out finally how to use this software and schedule something for later so I can actually put it up early. So we're going to put it up tonight. I'll talk to everybody that I want to join the stream and see what time is best for them. But come back here around 5 or 6 tomorrow p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. Eastern. And let us know what you think. Like I said, guys, I really enjoy being here. I do this stuff for you guys. Again, you guys are... I thank you. And this is for you. So we're going to bid you good night.